It should be a quick one. At what age or at all do you tell your kids or kids in general Santa Claus doesn't exist?
No.
Tried to knock it off.
I think kids are so smart these days. They know better.
Yeah, I don't think you should
Baby,
tell
they
kids about Santa Claus
they
anyway.
sending you their wish list right from the internet. Here you go, mom.
Exactly.
No, what you said?
I said, I don't even think you should tell your kids about
'Cause I-
Santa Claus anyway.
I don't either.
I don't think we learned about Santa Claus from our parents though. I think we learned it in school. Like I don't remember my parents
my
being
mom
like, there's a
was right there.
Santa.
Santa falls on the friend.
They might have said gestures like in comments like Santa won't get you something, but like I think I knew about Santa like just being in school and stuff. Like I can't remember really how I would like. Can anybody really remember who told them about Santa and Christmas? And
My
what it
mother.
meant?
My mama.
My mother.
I just think Santa Claus is misleading.
It wouldn't be me.
They
I ain't
find
telling
out
my kids about no
eventually. I
goddamn
didn't tell
Santa Claus.
No.
That's how
so
you listen.
I
If you
disagree.
listen, I'm gonna tell y'all. If y'all told y'all kids about Santa Claus, you already lied to your children.
They found out
Exactly.
eventually.
You,
But you
you
lie to your
started.
children every time you have to take a conversation somewhere else because it's too grown to have in front of them. You lie to your children every time you say you
No,
can't buy something, but you know you got the money to buy it. We lie to
no,
our
that's
kids
not
in
lying.
different
You
ways.
tell their ass
No,
no.
that's a good lie. I
No.
lied to my daughter.
No, we're not gonna
Yes,
do that. No, we're
yes,
not
you
gonna
want to
do
fight?
that.
Listen, I ain't got no kids, so I'm breaking those curses ASAP. Like, we're not doing none of that shit. None of it.
I work
None of
too
it.
hard
You don't
Exactly.
to let
What
some
you said,
fat
Pat?
take
I'm
credit.
breaking those curses.
To let some fat
You
white
ain't buying no gifts, nothing.
get out of here. Get out of here. My kids
You
ain't
not
never.
buying no gifts.
My kids
Am I
ain't
buying gifts? I
My
don't support the holidays for various reasons. I think it's I think
About
it's
humbug.
no, it ain't about being about humbug. It's about I'm Revolution Cipher, bro. I have my reasons.
See in your
Most
face.
of my reasons most of my
Oh,
reasons behind
Christmas
the shit that
tree.
I do,
Oh, Christmas tree. I love
most of
you.
the
I
shit
don't know the
behind
song.
most of the reasons behind the shit that I do is because my people are still in bondage. So I do the little things that I can to contribute to that. So
Cypher about to get
Okay.
Tams and black hats for Christmas. Like, yeah, we
yeah,
on
but
our Black Panther shit.
I'm not
I'm with
doing all
that.
that. My kids and I probably won't even celebrate Christmas.
Here's the
We're not
thing.
doing that.
Nah, I gotta celebrate Christmas with my children when I have some.
No, we're not doing that.
It's that
See, that's the problem. Black people need to create their own cultures, man.
I am. I'm gonna take my children on worldly winter vacations throughout the different winter countries of the world.
I'm interested in hearing what Pat has to say.
It's just like I used to be like Cypher, like I'm not celebrating anything. Now I just celebrate time off with family and shit. Like, and
Yeah.
when it comes to children, I think the approach I'm going to take, I'm not talking about no Santa, ain't taking no credit for nothing, but you kind of can't have all of their friends coming back with new shit and then you don't buy your kid nothing. You isolate your kid, you alienate your kid. I'm not, and if your kid is a kid, you should spoil your child.
It's all about how you do it, though. I don't think
I don't think I would call it Christmas. I would just be like, yo, there's some gifts for the end of the year for you being like a good child, and here you go. Like I might.
Now listen, Pat. You could go into the holiday spirit. You just don't promote some fat white dude with a beard. Like I just think, like, how you giving him credit?
Listen, I don't even want to celebrate like
Also, you get stuff for your kids for
holidays. See, like when people, I don't celebrate Thanksgiving, I don't celebrate Christmas, but when people message me, I message them back. I'm not pushing my beliefs on somebody else. I'm not an Israelite.
nah.
I'm
Facts.
just like, when people text me Merry Christmas, I respond Happy Holidays. I'm just not gonna be that person. Fuck out of
Yeah.
here.
Nah.
Like that
Too-
shit
Too
is never
woke for your own good.
do the same as well. I'm just
I
not
could
going.
just imagine. I could just imagine in a relationship that would cause some rift because I strongly believe in Santa. I believe in Santa. I put money under their pillows, the tooth fairy, all that good stuff because I feel that to keep some children for as long as I can. My girls told me themselves they knew. Eventually, they knew. But it was just for me creating the wonder. So I'm just saying, if your wife likes Christmas or loves Christmas and wants to put a Christmas tree and wants to tell your child about, you're gonna say, no, we're not in this house. So it's a dictatorship. I mean,
No, that's why you be with people who's on the same wavelength as you at the end of the day. And if
Now
they
you just
don't,
tell your
if you're
kid,
not
you
on the
tell your
same
kid,
thing,
I brought this goddamn gift.
and if you're not on the same wavelength, there has
you
to be a
wanna fight for
compromise.
that. That's what you want. You want to
There
fight.
has, huh?
You're
I'm
not
just
going to
saying that
tolerate that.
there has to be a compromise at the end of the day. If y'all not, if one celebrates it and the other doesn't, it has to be a compromise. Like I'm not opposed to putting up a tree and all that other shit. Like you could do that if you want to, but I'm gonna explain to my kids why I feel the way that I feel at
I'm
the
gonna keep
end
it
of the
honest
day.
with y'all. I'm gonna be honest with you. Only thing with Christmas, right? I'm gonna tell you why I never told my kids about Santa. I'll be honest with you. 8 years old, I don't know. I had to be like 7, 6, 7, 8. Round one of the, like we had a fire. We had a fire on Christmas. Lost all my presents. But I'm like, oh, Santa Claus gonna give me some more. We in the shelter, and we had a fake ass chimney in the hotel while we staying in the shelter. The shelter was like a hotel, but it had a fake chimney. So I'm like, Mom, is Santa gonna bring us some more gifts? I woke up that morning, no gifts. I said, this fat bastard ain't bring me. I was really aggravated that this nigga ain't bring me no gifts. My mom's had to tell me. That's why I'm telling y'all about
Nah,
that
that's fucked up
misleading shit.
though. That's messed up.
That's some real shit. That's why I tell y'all about the misleading shit. Like that
I
shit
got a
mad me.
couch. I'm sorry that happened to you. I got a couch. We'll lay on the couch. We'll talk
Nah.
about it.
I'm talking about at that time. I'm good, but at that time, my mom's had
Clearly,
to
you're not.
explain to me.
Sleep,
No, my
yo.
mom's had to explain to me, like real talk. Yo, when you're a kid, like you don't understand. Everybody promoting Christmas, yo.
I'm not going to agree on this topic. But it's okay. That's what we're here for.
Yeah, I mean
I
Santa
can't
Claus
do
is
it.
misleading. Yeah, Santa Claus
It's
is
about breaking.
misleading.
It's about breaking curses, man. All of this stuff has been used to bond us down, dog. I'm sorry. You gotta break them curses. You can't pick and choose which curse you break. Can't pick and choose which one.
Yes, you can.
Yes, you
Nah,
can.
nah.
I can't hear Tiff. Tiff, I can't hear you.
First, you have to agree that it's a curse.
It is.
Yeah, we can't hear you, Tiff.
Me and my girlfriend had this conversation the other day, because she's more into like the Christmas spirit and stuff like that.
Oh.
She's like, am I gonna tell the kids about it? I said, my kids already know there's no Santa Claus, because they call me and say, Dad, I want this for Christmas. They know who gives them gifts. I work too hard for me to have some guys say that he's the one that gives them. I don't know. So, and I explained to them, like, listen, I understand you believe in that. I would not, go argue with you if you want to tell the kids such and such. I said, I have no problem with that. But if they come to me, I'm not gonna lie to them. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm like, yo, listen, I bought the gifts. My kids already know that anyway. So it's like, and she asked me about the tooth fairy too. And she's like, would you tell them there's a tooth? I like, no. If they tooth come out, I'm gonna tell them I put money in their pillow. I'm the one that did it.
I think there's a way to create a balance. Sorry, I was on mute before. Just like Emmy's saying, it's okay to create magic and wonder for your children, right? And to keep them, innocent and give them something to believe. Y'all saw Jingle Jangle, giving children the power of imagination is an important educational and spiritual tool.
Yeah, but it don't gotta be.
But it don't gotta be. It don't gotta be
Yeah, it don't
Santa.
have to be false. Yeah.
Yeah.
It don't gotta be like say for what you're saying. It don't gotta be a fat,
But I know why the women do it. It's creating the mood. I know what you're saying.
Yeah,
Creating
but
the
it
mood.
don't. My whole thing is
Everything. You got to tell
my
people
whole
everything. You make it fine,
my whole thing is you could do all black people. You could do all of that without it being surrounded by white concepts.
Absolutely.
Period.
I agree with you.
That's my whole thing. I don't care about, we can create as much magic as you want. We can go and act like we flying around the fucking wherever. I don't care. But it doesn't have to be surrounded by white concepts. We can create our own shit. Period.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all a story about like when I was coming up. I don't want to age myself, but there was one point where Michael Jackson buttons was the move, right? You know what I mean? Every kid in my school had a Michael Jackson button, and I think they were $1, $2, and $3 for the large. And so I went to my mother and I asked her for a Michael Jackson button, and she was like, you don't your father is not here to support you, and you gonna ask your mother for her last $2 so you could wear another man on your chest, right? You know what I mean? And I was young, but that shit hit me hard, and it made all the common sense in the world to me, right? It was completely logical. Whereas I wanted that button so bad, I lost the desire for anything emblematic that did not represent the core, of my being and, and my family's like integrity. You understand what I'm trying to say? Like
Yeah.
I lost the taste for like things that were material because and my mother taught me in a way that you just want it because everyone else got it. You could love Michael Jackson and not pledge allegiance to him by wearing him on your chest.
Exactly. Exactly.
To do that while raising your kids. You're not going to tell me that a child that believes in Christmas or a child that believes in Santa Claus and believes in the tooth fairy is going to be a drug addict, a killer.
No, that's not what we're saying.
Nobody's saying that.
What I'm
Nobody's
saying
saying
is
that.
everybody is
Nobody's
allowed.
saying that. It's reality at the end of the day. Like
I understand what
it's
the
not
reality is, but what I'm saying is that every parent has the right to create whatever which way they want to raise their children or whatever fantasy world, because at the end of the day, reality is coming. That is inevitable. It will
Do
be.
you prepare them well for it? Do you prepare them
But
well?
that's the thing.
exactly because there's a lot of grown folks who been
That's what
asleep
I'm saying. Who
since
in
they
the
were
world
kids.
doesn't prepare their children? What type of parent lives on in illusionary measures when they're raising children? I hope no parent watching this or participating in it is raising their child to think that there is no realism in life. So yeah,
That's what I'm saying. I
think
think
the
it's a
question is
balance. You can have a balance.
do you teach them a balance? Of course, there's a balance for everything.
Yeah, you
And as
gotta.
a parent,
It's like it's just like it's like talking cartoon animals. You make sure your kids don't go to no animal and try to talk to it.
Wait, Shrek
Listen.
ain't
You know how you.
for me tonight.
Yo, listen, it's like you gotta make sure you train your kids like only down mislead like with Santa Claus, like you tell your kids to stay away from animals, even though they see animals on the TV and them animals talk, right? What you think your kid gonna do when they see a tiger? They're gonna go, oh, that's my friend, and go try to talk to it. What you
got
just saying?
If your kids do that, they're some dumbass kids.
My kids ain't never do no shit like that, but you have to tell. You have to.
Dumbass kids, and they
listen.
They need more.
A lot of people don't really kill a kid imagination. Remember, if kids are used to seeing animals that talk, what you think they're gonna do? What you think they're gonna do?
They found out and then tried to spare my feelings. Like, Mom, we already knew that. We knew that too. We knew that 3 years ago, Mom. They told me.
Emmy, we believe both. Let me tell you something. This is how I learned how to read. Right? We believed in Santa, but we also knew Mommy had presents in the closet. I don't know how we reconcile both things in our minds.
My mother split them. My mother
Listen,
put
man,
from Mommy.
There was one point
from Santa.
I think half these parents do half of this shit because it makes them feel good. The kids could care the fuck less. It's just like when you go to the store and you buy all these presents for the kids, these babies, they play with that shit for 2 hours, 5 days, and then the rest of that shit is in the corner. You can give them pots and pans, and
they play with the
box on that shit longer than they play with them toys that you bought. Half the stuff that
they
people
play with
do
the
as
box.
parents,
They play with the
makes them feel good.
I tell you,
that's so true.
I tell you what, if I was with a woman that was like, we got to talk about Santa and we got to be like this and we got to be like that, I'd be like, cool. Santa bought you a yo-yo. I bought you an Xbox. Enjoy.
That works.
With me, not my goddamn house. Yeah,
That
Santa.
works. I'm telling you, my mother will put her name on some and put Santa on the others.
See, that's what I'm
That's what
saying.
my mom used to do too. She would put her
Yeah,
name on
that's
stuff and then
dirty.
Santa.
You wanted to keep both.
That's dirty.
It was, you know,
My mother
That's dirty.
it worked.
did
It's
that
whatever
too.
works for
Fuck
you.
Santa Claus.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
That's
I agree with you.
That's what I'm about to
Yeah.
come through the phone. I'm about
Out
to
of
come
here
Exactly.
with
through this phone.
that BS.
come out with the milk and
You,
cookies for that
you know
nigga.
how my mother taught us to read,
Thanks.
right? So we would go digging around for presents, and we came across a box that didn't have a picture on it to
God,
tell
you
us
look
what
so
was in the
pretty.
box, right? And so my mother was like, if you want to know what it is, you got to learn how to read. And we learned how to read in a week. And I was 2 and my brother was 4. So, you know what
That's
I mean?
creating imagination right there.
Cookies and milk.
You know?
Cookies and milk.
That's creating your own customs right there.
Milk and cook.
That's a good way to do it too. I like that.
Him downstairs.
Like, why Santa always buy me socks? Oh, come on, baby.
Santa don't have to be white. Santa can be whatever. Whatever you want it to be. In an Asian household, Santa is Asian.
I never saw Asian Santa in the Asian household.
You don't have to see it. You ain't never seen a Santa, period, because he's in the North Pole.
Kids, your parents is crumbling with a dragon. An ancient dragon, mythical dragon comes down and delivers your present.
Guys, he kung fu's his whole way down the chimney. He
That's
does
right.
it differently.
They kung fu.
Sorry to bust your bubble, but a lot of Asian cultures don't celebrate Christmas.
Thank you. I told her
Oh
that.
my goodness, you're so deep. Thank you, my brother. I was joking. It was a joke.
I'm
Thank
just
you.
saying.
Thank you, though. Thank you for that.
G-check.
For Christmas. All right.
Bye, humbug.
I think we're done here.
No, I love you, say.
Oh shit. Yeah, I think we're done here. So it's split like 80
See, Nana.
80 20
I
of
So
fuck
pretty.
Santa.
Uh-uh.
And I
Told you.
Take it back. Take it back. Take it back.
no.
Take it back right now.
Santa, fucking mother. That's what
¿Cómo usted va a decir eso, Patrick? No, no diga eso. Que uno
Fire.
tiene que creer en Santa Claus. ¿Qué pasó con Santa Claus?
Fire for Santa. We don't deal with that.
done.
Listen, I appreciate you all for coming out. About to give me something to eat. I love you all.
Enjoy your night. Love
gonna
you
eat?
guys.
Yo,
Happy holidays.
everybody have a
Happy
happy
holidays.
holiday.
Yes.
Hold
Happy
up.
holiday.
Holidays, whether you want
What
like
Pat
my
going to
Christmas
eat?
tree
What
or
you
not.
going to eat, man?
Huh?
What you eating? What you about to eat?
What'd you say? Yo, Sleeves, don't start with me, bro.
Yeah, I'm just asking what you going to eat, man. I got to live off y'all, man.
Mo ordered food with his money.
Yo, don't do that. That's why what if we be paying for the food?
Yo, I love y'all. Be easy.
Y'all be safe out there.
Bye, guys. Good night.
Thank you folks for tuning in to Facebook. See you next week, same time.
All right.